Concealed behind impressions, an ego that you define, stifling in ecstasy like cloven prints in time. You are who you say you are, each stroke is yours to mar. Cascading thoughts and visions, chasing down that spark. I'll never tell the stories, never let them define me. I'll never sing that song like my father before me. Sing that hook looking up when it's stormy. Stomp it out when I'm tired of everything. I don't wanna see the spring. Are you even listening? Don't wanna live on a faith anymore. Bury the past, just keeps breaking down cathedral doors. I'm still the yak they raise, but now I'm the devil that they'll face. Write them down, these hopes and dreams. You're more than just a song. Abandon all the pages in a never-ending story. The past does not define you, you define it so. Ink the chapter in your name, upheld by the page before. I'll never sing that song like my father before me. Sing that hook looking up when it's stormy. Stomp it out when I'm tired of everything. I don't wanna see the spring. Are you even listening? Don't wanna live on a faith anymore. Bury the pastor's keys, breaking down cathedral doors. I'm still the yak they raised. Now I'm the devil that they'll face. you like waffles? I said, hell yeah. Been watching Equals 3 until 2 a.m. I ain't got no iPhone, but I got a DS with a keychain, a pinky. Her cupcakes are the best. I've been failing my classes cause I don't give a damn. They say the world is my oyster, but the free market's a scam. Everything's been changing since last generation was born, and they won't try to take and change. Use a two-edged sword. I'm the antonym of the internet, still cleaning up the viruses that you had left. I think I'm falling in love again. Don't stop until you. I'm the antonym of the internet, been fighting on new grounds over if my love is valid. Fuck the cynicism that they call us fly. Don't care, you think it's cringe because it's not your life. It's never too late to fall in love with the world. Your past is not today, so say your stride with a twirl. Yeah, we've all made mistakes before, that's a fact of life. But once you restate your heart, you'll be just fine. Now with your life, you say it's all mine, all mine. Revel in your friends and hobbies, let your heart speak. Wanna drift or say some shit, just block that internet free. I'm the antonym of the internet, still cleaning up the viruses that you had left. I think I'm falling in love again. Don't stop until you. I'm the antonym of the internet, been fighting on new grounds over if my love is valid. Fuck the cynicism that they call us fly. Don't care, you think it's cringe because it's not your life.
I'm gonna die apparently.
You should run away.
What?
We're in Middle East.
Okay. Things are normal. Hello everyone. Good morning.
Get over here.
You can hear a sound of my voice clap once. Can you sound my voice clap twice? Sorry, my roommate's being very loud. Don't mind them. If it gets to be too loud, I could just turn my mic down.
Alright.
Oh,
I'm gonna be completely transparent with you. I opened
Wait.
OBS and updated it to see how well it would work in
Can
my
the
League of Legends.
camera-
So that I can,
I guess.
you know,
Don't worry about that.
film
Hi.
at
See,
some
these are
point.
cable ties.
And I
just like wearing cable ties. Sorry.
Really.
Just wear cable ties. Hello.
This moment is etched in my mind forever. I will never trust you again.
Hey everyone. I forgot how to stream.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares what your last side of it. You should do.
Cable ties are comfy actually. Like, I don't know. It's because you can make them whatever size you want, and they're like hugs. They're like hugs for your hooves. And then if you want to make noise with them, you can.
The map looks so much more beautiful and black.
You can do that, I guess. Yeah. Hi, I'm boring. Okay. Good morning. I really don't even know how to talk. I'm gonna put this chat over here, and I'm gonna put OBS to the next of it, so I can.
Oh my god, Nasus is here?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Oh my god, Nasus.
There we go.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, I think the stream is 0. Hello. You can hear me. If you could see me, you could hear the sound of my hooves. I made that noise. Hope you like that. You're actually, you want to learn how to make that noise. You gotta make a shape like this with your hand. And so it's like that, and then take your hand and go. And you can go. The sound of a hoof. It's the sound of a hoof. You can do it. You can do it yourself now. And now you can tell everyone how your hooves are. It's so good. It's a really great skill to have. Now you know how to be have hooves. I'm just reading the chat right now. Everyone's making hoof sounds. They can't type when they're they can't type when they're making hoof sounds.
I should never have admitted that I like walnuts.
It's a stim for me too. I do this thing where I do that a little bit and then I bang on a table and then I just go like hello. Hello. Wait, Bonnie.
What?
Hello. There we go. See? Bonnie knows the drill. I do this all the time. It's a very great little thing. It's like a little horse rolling up to your door, banging on your door, be like, "Can I come in?" You're like, "Ah, no, don't eat my furniture." And it's like, "Ah, fuck. Why would you do that? That's so weird." Ah, don't eat my house. What the hell? You know? It's like that. That's what that means. It's violent hoof. Scout says he's gonna bite you.
Okay, biting.
Alright, Bonnie is biting. What do I even say? I have mango juice. Anyone else going with the Arizona? Been this thing's for me for all the time, since for a very long time. Love mango juice. Love Arizona. I have a mushroom. Pondering my mushroom. Don't. That joke's gone. But, you know. Here's the mushroom. You can hold it like this. You could change the color, potentially. This is the... Now it's Joji. It's the Joji light.
Joji room.
It's the Joji light, Joji room. Do you have the color switcher for the lights?
Yeah.
Can you change it red?
Red.
Can you change it red, please?
Joji room.
There we go. We're in the Joji room now.
Joji room.
And so you add these red lights up here. With we're just in hell, actually. We're actually just in hell, believe it or not. Really excited about that prospect of being in hell and such. It's the Joji shroom. What switches do I use? That could mean so many different things. We'll need to clarify.
Has legs.
What switches you mean? Perhaps. But yeah, we're in the Joji shroom. We'll have the Joji shroom in the Joji room. I promise this looks more red in real life. This camera is just like not that great. I got it for like $50 on Amazon like 2 or 3 years ago. It just is whatever. Light switches, they're just like lights. Oh, your keyboard. Oh, I'm sorry. I have browns in here right now. I want to get different switches for this keyboard, but I'm not doing it right now because bananas are a switch, actually. Sky, I don't know if you know that, but there are banana switches. Bananas. But I want to, because like these are just the stock ones that came with the board, and I'm gonna probably switch them out eventually.
Can I change it from Joji room?
You can change it from Joji room now. The
My
bit
eyes hurt.
the bit's over. But yeah, I have Gatoron brown switches in here, which is not that great, and you can hear there's a little bit of spring ping in there. And I'm not gonna like work with them because they're they're just browns. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to get better tactile switches for this board eventually, and then swap them out. For the uninitiated out there, this keyboard this is the hot swap keyboard, so I can change the switches out whenever I feel like. But I've been working with this keyboard a lot, and it sounds a lot better than when I first got it. But yeah, I'm really bad. I'm really bad into browns are good for rhythm games. I feel like there's some like you could get any other tactile switch better than browns for like rhythm games. Like I feel like it doesn't have to be, but
No.
and also when I was working with this keyboard, I don't have any spare pin, or I don't have any spare switches, so I bent the pins on this key, and I can't use this key right now because when I was putting it back in, I fucked up the pins, and I don't have any extra switches, which is why I need to buy some new switches anyway. But if I could choose anything to put in here, I would even be comfortable switching from the I would be switching from the Gatoron Browns probably maybe to what the problem is I know mostly linear switches, and I don't want linear switches in this keyboard. I want to do a different keyboard where I got linear switches in there. Trying to think, because there are a lot of good tactile switches, but I'm not quite sure. I've been getting way too deep into this though. I have an IQ board coming sometime this week that I'm going to work on. Those have browns too, but I'm going to hopefully get those ones out for linear switches as well. I should have gone with the TTC. Everyone press your favorite keyboard button right now. There. I don't know. What are there for not for linear switches, for tactile switches? Because the browns are very common, but they're not the best. Probably like bobas. Actually, that's really funny. I'd probably go with the U4T boba for this board if I had a choice, and if I could get some. Browns have a little bit too much pushback for me. Yeah, no, these have a little bit too much tactile bump to them, so it's not like I'm not super attached to these at all. But the rest of the board, someone asked earlier, this keyboard is, well, the base set of it is the Keychron Q1, which came out this year, and I think that the biggest achievement for me was this is a full like aluminum board, and it's really hollow, but despite that I got it to reduce that metallic sound.
The Christmas movie skin.
It was a lot better than it used to sound. It was a lot pingier before, because the Q1 is very, very pingy. But I got it to not. And one of the things I did was I have some cotton squares, and I basically arranged the cotton squares. The cotton squares like fit in the board perfectly, and then I taped over them so they would stay together. So I made like a little cotton square sheet to go inside. Another thing I did was I added 3 layers of I added 3 layers of fabric tape to where the top case and the bottom case connect, wherever there weren't screws going, and that helped reduce a lot of the reverberation as well. I did tape the back of the PCB with 3 layers of masking tape as well. I actually think that made it sound really good, personally. what I've come to learn is that the adding tape to the PCV, doesn't always make it sound good. It just depends on what the initial like sound profile of the board is.
Me?
Huh?
You want tea?
Do I want tea?
Bubble tea?
Bubble tea? It feels so late right now, but it's really not.
No.
Yes, please. I could send you for it later.
Do you want snacky?
Yeah, same.
Tea?
Yeah.
Chickney?
Yes, please.
Chickney?
Yes,
What
please.
kind of tea do you want? Oolong?
Yes, please. We're getting bubble teas. Yeah.
Do I want oolong or Earl Grey?
I think you want Earl Grey.
Can you ask the chap?
Chat, we're getting bubble tea. Bonnie wants to get either Earl Grey or oolong. What are we going with? It's not as prone to short circuiting because this isn't a wireless board, and it's not like it's not too crazy. Mail you some keys so you could put them in your mouth. Everyone's saying oolong because they know what's best.
Japanese curry. Damn it.
Yeah,
Did I hear oolong?
everyone's saying oolong. Yeah.
Wait, that's not milk tea. Shit.
Literally everyone's saying oolong.
Hey. Standard sweet?
Yeah. Yeah. The heck is an oolong?
Pearls. Where are the pearls? See?
Huh?
I think I'm blind.
Why are you blind?
I don't see the pearls.
Maybe
I see amber pearls and angel pearls.
you want to make sure you have the right one selected and not just TT.
I have milk tea.
Okay.
Yeah, shut up. What do you mean? My friends are being mean to me.
But speaking of boba, yeah, there are things called boba switches.
Hey, can you find the pearls? Find the pearls. Find the pearls.
Finding the
Find the
pearls.
pearls. And make sure you make it two.
Make it two. Right. I'm losing my mind a little bit over here.
Me too. I don't see it. I don't know why it says not. Why it doesn't say just regular pearls. It just says like amber pearls and then angel pearls. I think the angel pearls are probably smaller, but I don't know.
I don't know.
Um.
I say just go with the angel ones because I don't know what the fuck the rest of these are.
Okay. Well, you could look it up, maybe? I don't know. What's the angel pearl? I don't want to make it more trouble than it is, but I don't know what they are and I'm scared.
Wait.
And last time I ordered tea from there, I messed it up and it was just Earl Grey and not what I wanted. Milk tea sounds really good, but also regular tea sounds really good too, and I really just want tea. I just want some tea.
I'm pretty sure it's just like the same thing.
Okay.
Here you go.
Hold on.
Okay.
I don't
that's
want to rate my order with McDonald's.
So that's the thing. Do we need this? Do we need this? I'm
Wait.
just gonna put this
They have
away.
popcorn chicken with rice.
They get rice.
I'm sorry. You want the basil chicken or the popcorn chicken?
Are they the same?
I don't know.
I don't know. I want the
The basil chicken?
whatever the ones you
That's the
didn't.
one we normally get.
Okay.
They're feeding. Look at that.
Yes, we need the mush.
You have
It takes up space.
Yeah. Something.
What the fuck? It's blue. Stop
Fried
it.
Chicken with rice?
What is the bright? What is the most annoying one?
Strawberry lemonade smoothie. Snack. I don't know about you, but I love the word snack.
Okay. Anyway, got that sorted out. I still got my fucking Arizona tea. You're gonna. I'm getting really addicted to keyboards though. So unfortunately or fortunately, depending on who you are, you're gonna see more keyboard content. Again, like I said, I have a iQnix board coming in that I wanna try and get to be really great. But I don't know when it's coming, because all these things always ship from China. So it's like the shipping time's always like obscenely long because they don't like expedite or anything. And here's the other thing. So again, I don't know how many people in here are familiar with like enthusiast keyboard shit, but a lot of times if you're not doing kits like this thing, you got to get parts from everywhere coming on in and make sure everything's compatible, the right size, the right connectivity, and everything. And I think the hardest part about keyboards is actually not like the hard stuff, like actually putting it together. I think the difficult thing is being patient, because from what I've learned, if you want to have a keyboard that looks really good, you have to wait an obscenely long time for keycap stuff. So these are keycaps. They go right on top of the switches. They're the actual key part of a keyboard. And I learned this the hard way. I recently got into a group buy for some really cool keycaps that I liked. Paid everything went through, and then I realized that the group buy I'll probably get the keycaps that I just paid for in about half a year. So I'm kind of sad about that, because I did not realize how long group buys takes. But basically everyone pledges a certain amount to a keycap set or whatever, and then the manufacturer and designers are like, okay, cool, we're gonna do it now, we're gonna produce it and then send it to, and make some notes to the manufacturer and send it back and forth and make sure everything's good. And the whole process between that, the organization and the actual production and shipping of keycaps, it can take anywhere from a few months to a couple of years to get your shit like a keycap set. Where I ordered from, I don't think it's gonna take as long as a year or two, but I have seen some keycap sets go on group buy, and it's like you'll have them like, okay, group buy just ended, this will now ship out Q3 2023. It's like, what the hell? That's insane. So for anyone planning to get into keyboards, please, when you're planning to, if you want to go into group buy stuff, make sure that you know what you're getting into and what the wait times are, because luckily all of this stuff did not take that long. I think from ordering it to getting it to modifying it and putting everything together, this took from about, I would say, October to a couple of weeks ago. I've had this keyboard stock since October, but I've been working on it on and off since then. Yeah. And yeah, pandemic delays as well. And it's crazy. It's crazy. On ortholinear keyboards, okay, you know what's funny? I had a dream that someone I know, last night I had a dream that someone I know used an ortholinear keyboard, and I'm like, what the hell? But my thoughts on it are, if you can make it work, then that's great. I will never be able to use an ortholinear keyboard at all. Not at all. What keyboard you have, like the actual keyboard piano? This is the Novation SL3 Mark or SL49 Mark III. I'll just type it in here. Wait, 49. That's the keyboard I have. That's such a weird name, but yeah. Is this the piano keyboard or the keyboard computer one? I'm talking about the typing one. The one I just put in chat is the music one. Being a musician and someone who's into computers and computer peripherals, it's just like everything's a keyboard. Just like, this is a keypad, this is a keyboard, this is a keyboard. This thing over here is a keyboard. Like, it's insane. Everything's a keyboard. Like, we actually have to clarify this stuff. But yeah, Keychron Q1, cool stuff. The Keychron Q1 is really cool. It's just really pingy if you don't mod it, and I did mod it, so it's okay. But a mouse can be a keyboard. You've seen the keypad. Oh, my social security number. There. Hope you like it. That's my social security. That's somebody's social security number. I'm gonna remove that. Anyway, Keychron Q1 is pretty cool, but again, very pingy if you don't mod it. So, if you plan to get a really hollow aluminum case if you're doing a keyboard, you're gonna have to be ready to do some shit to it.
We got so many kills. Wow. That's like half their team.
Describe your street using only a picture of it. Describe your address using only a picture of your address.
What about Biraka?
Here are the three numbers in the back of my credit card are 420. So, just saying. I'm here to listen. Bye, chat. You're the smartest of them, to be honest.
See, look, there she is. See, she's missing. Where's the other
Move
one?
to a numpadless keyboard. You're talking about 10 keyless, is what we in the swag community describe it.
If they stay any longer, they'll be missing.
And you honestly, I love the number pad so much, but because I can go so fucking fast with it from all the fucking math I did in high school. But being without it is not the biggest sadness in the world. It gives me a lot more space to, you know. Show us those little badass numbers on your card, and I think I will. I'm gonna do a credit card reveal soon. Swag community. And yeah, you can do an external number pad, and the cool thing is, if you prefer your number pad on the left side, you don't have to do anything crazy to make that happen. You just get a custom number pad. Put it on the left side, or the right side, or wherever.
Wait, really? What's our lore?
This keyboard's a 75%. 75% are 75% keyboards are being a little popular right now. But in reality, I think I can probably ditch the F-row soon. I think I'm ready to ditch the F-row really soon. So I might try and go for 65%. You know, keep my arrow keys because I need my arrow keys for music purposes. But I think I could just chop off the F-row and I'll like just have so much more space. And by so much more space, I mean like an inch and a half. Actual question. What do you suggest to beginner electronic musicians as in hardware? Okay, to be completely honest with you, this is a completely new development in my opinion, but the new launch pad, this is the one that came out either last year or this year or something. The new launch pad is really good. It's really good, especially for, it's super compact, it's super light. We got USB-C Thank God. A lot of functionality on this thing. For people who know how to play piano, this thing is actually great. For people who don't know how to play piano, this thing is actually great. And the best thing is, out of all the hardware in the world, this thing is a lot more affordable than most other shit. You don't need to make me, because I've believe me, I've gone through so much shit and like tested things and saw how it would work in my workflow. I was like, this would work, this wouldn't work. That's too many features. Those are too little features. The Launchpad is like right at the proper spot of not too little features and not too many features. Because I think if you're familiar with music hardware, you know of things like the push 2 for Ableton. Great device. Too many features, a little overwhelming, and you really don't need that much shit at all. As someone who's been making music for, oh god, how old am I? I have to do this math for a second. I've been making music for about 14 to 15 years, and this thing is one of the most convenient little things ever. Because you can learn how to, you know, if you play piano, you can learn how to play piano on this too. If you don't know how to play piano, there is a lot of chord options. There's a lot of fucking note options. The way you can program shit on here to have custom modes is so fucking easy. You can turn this thing into just you could just pretend this keyboard's not here. Just make it your centerpiece. If you're a new musician, you can just make this whole thing your centerpiece, and it's so fucking good. It feels satisfying to use. I have the old Launchpad down below my desk. This thing is a million times better than that. It feels a lot better. There's polyphonic aftertouch, which if you don't know what that means, is you can essentially map how hard you press a pad after pressing it to a synthesizer. So for example, I can press a note, and then once that note is pressed, I can press down more to like open up a filter or make it louder or make it wobble or something. At this price point, this thing's like what, $300? That's less than this keyboard. That's less than this thing, obviously. Fucking for $300, making this be like a centerpiece of your studio, as a beginning musician, you really can't go wrong. That is to say, this mostly assumes that you are doing MIDI stuff a lot. So if you're doing like MIDI composition like I do, then Launchpad, so good. And what I really like to do is I like to get a really long USB-C cable and just like sit back in my chair and just kind of have this like leaning up against me. And I'm laying back right now a little bit. And it's so light and so portable that I can just lay back and play music on the Launchpad while I'm just like kind of chilling. Like, it's not a big deal. And there's plenty of controls on there for you to work with your DAW without even touching your keyboard or mouse. Oh yeah, sorry, hold on. I can change up my microphone a little bit. But yeah, for beginning hardware, if you're doing MIDI composition and stuff like I do, the new Launchpad is just awesome. It's really great. A lot of the stuff on Fish Whisperer, the album that I'm working on right now, I've written using the Launchpad, just like laying back in my chair, really chill. Like, I'm just like writing music, and it's really relaxing. So yeah, nothing but love for the Launchpad. Great for beginners and experts alike. Make your mic peak. Yeah, I can do that. I could turn up my mic even louder. It's not even on the loudest gain right now. But I could do that. I could destroy everyone's ears right now.
It's okay. She's going to die. If she doesn't.
It's the Launchpad Mark III, so it's just the newest version.
See? Dead.
Hey, someone requested it. Someone requested I peak my microphone, so. Change your legal name because of Madeline's? Whoa.
Oh my god. That's the last
Can Opener is a bit of a quiet pony. All their song titles are in small caps. Yes, that's true. All the song titles in Fish Whisper are in a lowercase because it's Fish Whisper, not Fish Yeller. Except for Angelfish, which is in all caps, because that in that song you're screaming. In Angelfish, we're screaming a little bit. What's your favorite Radiohead album? I have to say, OK Computer. I could be like potentially inclined to say Kid A, but OK Computer is the one I grew up with. Here's some extra lore for you. I think Radiohead's a little overrated. Don't kill me. But I like OK Computer. The album's had a lot of inspiration to me over the past couple of years. And I think it's really funny for someone like me to say that I think Radiohead's a little bit overrated, because I also like Muse, which they kind of just like ripped off Radiohead in a lot of their earlier albums, and I think that's really funny that it's like, Radiohead's overrated, but then I like Muse. But it's like, I'm self-aware. It's no big deal. Like, it's just music. I think Radiohead's great. It's just people kind of like tunnel visioned and then just like they judge everything based off of this like one holy grail album, and it's like you can just like enjoy music to enjoy music. I think it kind of sucks. Do I like Car Seat Headrest? I've listened to their music a little bit. I'm not like the biggest fan either. No favorite songs, couldn't name any of them, but I have listened to a couple of their projects. It's okay. It's definitely not for me, but I can understand what makes them so appealing to a lot of people. Bonnie is playing League of Legends, so that's why they're being violent right now. What's my favorite Panic at the Disco song? Right Sins, Not Tragedies. But this year has had so much good music. This year's had so much good music. I've just been listening to nothing but like Fishmonger, Fearmonger, and Frailty. And also Nurture. But honestly, Nurture I haven't been listening to as much as the Underscores albums. Are there any albums of yours that were received well despite you feeling like there was a lot of room for improvement? I think people praise like a lot of my older albums really well for no reason, because they're really bad. I'm not ashamed of it. It's like I was just having fun, and I was still really young when I was making a lot of my earlier albums. People really like Love Letters. It's not that good. The first one's not that good. People really like Super Pony World 2016. I'm nostalgic for it, but it's not that good. It's not really that good. And then I feel people then don't like my favorite stuff from my older era of music. I don't know. It's complicated. What I figured is that a lot of people really are never going to see my music the way that I think about it, and I think that's just perfectly fine, to be honest. A lot of my older music I'm really nostalgic for, but I don't really think it's all that great. What's your crosshair setup in CSGO? It's a T-shape.
Okay.
It's like gray.
Bye. I always do what my ADC says. Otherwise they'll get toxic.
I personally think Mystic Acoustics is still like my best album. I'm pretty sure. And then it's like Homeward and Cutie Marks are sort of tied. I think I even like stepping back from Cutie Marks, see a lot of the issues with Cutie Marks as well. A lot of the mixing and mastering is really inconsistent with Cutie Marks, and like that's fine. I expected that because it's like I'm the only one engineering these songs, and they're all completely different genres and stuff.
You're really good at the game.
I feel really bad because stuff like How to Kill a Monster just got slashed in terms of the quality of the mixing and mastering. But Cutie Marks I'm really proud of in the compositional aspect and of the lyrics and the vocals, and so I really like Cutie Marks. There's a lot of questions. Is there anything you enjoy in other music but don't necessarily want to incorporate yourself? That's a good question, and I have no clue. I would have to think on that for a while. I have heard Forever Free's cover of Little Dreams. Thoughts? What does your box on the left do? It's a groove box sampler, funny little guy. That's what it does. Thoughts on Medley of Visions? It's one of my best songs ever. Motivation to lo-fi hip-hop music, like Apathy and stuff, because it's fun, it's relaxing, it's nice. You can get a little sad little feeling in there, you know. You're feeling kind of on the mellow side, you can just make that music and it's like, got that out there a little bit. Thoughts on this weird infection I got in my arm? I think I should destroy it. When will you appear on Ponies at Dawn? I don't really plan to ever. I don't really plan to ever get involved with Ponies at Dawn.
What I wanted to say. So then I tried to say donut again.
Any advice on finishing a song?
Would you like a banana? Shit! Damn it!
That's complicated because a lot of times I'll start out with an idea in my head, and once I achieve that idea, I'm like, okay, it's done. I think for me, stopping yourself from being a perfectionist.
Do you want a banana?
No.
Say yes.
Yes.
Good.
Stopping yourself from being a perfectionist is very helpful. I'm trying to think about how you would go about doing that though. For me, whenever I don't really find it hard to finish songs so much as it's harder to start them for me. So I think if I think about how I finish songs, it's always like, you can always keep adding stuff. You can always keep adding stuff to a song. Like there's literally no limit to how much stuff you can add, except your RAM. But
I hate
or your
dog.
tape if you're going analog or something. But you can always keep adding stuff, but what's very interesting about music is oftentimes when you withhold details and you withhold elements, you know, letting negative space exist in your music. And just that very fact should imply that you shouldn't, you know, overfill everything in your song all the time, unless you have a reason to. You know, it's all subjective. If there's a rule, you can break it. It's whatever. But the idea is that when you have enough there, I feel like what you should do is you should just add stuff that immediately comes to your head, and if nothing else is inspiring you to really go at your song and add more stuff, then I think it's done.
G, you need to look at your Discord right now.
What is that? I don't like it.
He's so real.
No. Hold on, this chat's going real fast. Give me a second. How do you get the lower quality, like in the beginning of typewriter? You mess with the kbps, like MP3 quality stuff. If I gave you a check for $1 billion, what would you do with it? I'd donate it. I don't want to be a billionaire. When will Skrillex be here? I don't know. He's not responding to his messages ever. Is it okay to ask a personal question about your party lyrics from Fish Whisperer? Sure. Maybe. If you ask it and I don't like it, I'm just not going to answer it. But if you ask it and I do want to answer it, then I'll answer it. But, you know. I don't have a Discord. I don't really do servers anymore. Servers are overwhelming and hard to figure out. Things always happen in them. I'm like, the fuck happened here every single time? It's like, I don't want to deal with this anymore. Everyone's so loud and everyone fights all the time. I don't want to deal with it. What's your favorite genre of music to see live? I personally think EDM is the best because you can build up so much. If you see anything by Porter live, it's really special. So what's interesting is I don't really tend to see a lot of stuff live. I don't really go to a lot of concerts anymore. I used to. When I did, they were mostly rock concerts. I think it depends on what kind of person you are. I guess I should answer it based on who I am rather than one size fits all. Honestly, I think the stuff I would want to hear the most live would be like neuro bass, drum and bass. I think that sounds like the most fun stuff live, personally. Possibly more Kismet collab, yeah, possibly. That'd be fun. I understand how people like My Little Pony in 2021, but I appreciate your music nonetheless. People can like anything, anytime. I made a song called Typewriter. I bought a typewriter for it. It's 2021. We don't need typewriters. Typewriters make me happy. My Little Pony makes us happy, you know? Just because I don't really want to. I'm not really worried about COVID. I'm fully vaccinated. I'm always taking precautions. You know, places are open. It's not about COVID. It's not about opportunities. There's plenty of concerts nearby. I just don't really feel like compelled to go to concerts that much. People are so loud and pushy.
I'm really mad.
I want to do another essay review thing like the Hades and Yakuza one. I have a lot of topics I want to go at. It just depends on which one kind of works out first. I'm gonna do all of them. It's just the order in which I do them. I mean, you know what? I'll be honest with you. The next essay / review I want to do, I don't know if I'll get to that one first, is all about Mr. Bean's holiday. I want to do a video essay on Mr. Bean's holiday. I'd really like to do that. Hear from Silvagunder. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, a lot of people hear from Silvagunder. I think that's really interesting. But I appreciate it. It's great. That was so much effort they put into that video. What are you gonna do for the next few days? Oh, that's right. It's Christmas. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really do much for Christmas ever. I haven't done much for Christmas in years. So I don't know. How deep are you into the custom keyboard rabbit hole? You're just gonna have to wait and see, because it's going to be very evident on YouTube. When you wrote Cage Like a Canary, did you feel like you were trapped in your head? You're stuck in the place you couldn't leave. It's okay not to answer. The lyric, I'm actually happy to hear a question about that line, because that's probably like one of my favorite like lyrics I've ever written. The lyric goes, you need the previous line to go with it as well. It's you'll learn to cherish singing when you're caged like a canary. And the idea is that, you know, when a bird in a bird cage tends to just tweet the fuck out, like just go insane, like make a lot of noise, and that's like all they really can do. And the idea is that when you find yourself how do I describe this? This is really difficult. for my brain. When you find yourself like restrained, and when you find yourself like needing to outlet, caged in like, you know, whatever, daily life or some sort of trauma, you'll realize that creating things and writing things helps you deal with whatever thing you're trapped in. Like, if you're going through something really difficult, you know, anything at all, and you just start creating something or writing something, you know, it becomes like as second nature as breathing. So the idea is like, you know, that's the idea behind that lyric. It's I'm not sure if that's exactly where you were thinking it was going, but blue switch gang. I have a K95 with blue switches, so what can I say? Somewhere. I'm pretty sure I'm also butchering my explanation because it's hard to like talk in front of a lot of people. And so it's like I'm probably not explaining it the best way I could. But that's the gist of it, is like you'll learn to cherish singing when you're caged like a canary, you know, valuing creativity and writing and talking when you're not able to do anything else, you know? Younger people figuring out they're trans like me. I don't have many trans figures around. Nothing is like set in stone. You have so much like opportunity to just like figure things out. You know, you can say or something and then be like, you know, actually maybe I'm more like this or maybe I'm more like that. And that's completely fine. I think like the idea behind queerness is you're supposed to sort of, it's not something that's really openly taught about in a lot of places, and it's not something there's a ton of resources comparatively. And so the idea is that it makes it even harder for anything to be completely understood perfectly. So I think if you're discovering yourself, make sure you're discovering yourself and not being like, oh, I feel like this, I'm gonna be this, that's it. No, you can say, I'm gonna be this, or maybe I'll do that, or maybe I'll do this, or maybe I'll do that. And it's like you figure it out and kind of are building pieces. Maybe you'll figure it out right from the beginning and maybe you won't, but I think the idea is to just be comfortable and just like discovering yourself and figuring things out, because nothing is set in stone and people are so fluid. Like I think about this a lot, like the universe is gonna get ripped apart and shit, like, and the universe doesn't give a fuck about us, and reality is such a like meldable perspective relative to our reality is so perspective based. You know, everything you experience is entirely through your brain, and you can't really prove anything outside of your brain exists. You know, you can't even really prove that your brain exists. You have a very good, reasonable explanation for everything around you, but at the same time, nothing is really all that solid. Given the fact that life is so fluid and so like, you know, questionable itself, it's like you're whatever you want to be. It's not a big deal as long as you have pure intentions, you know, as long as you're being empathetic, as long as you're being empathetic and have genuine intentions, you be whoever you want to be. It's not a big deal. And I think when people I think when people lose sight of the fact of how small we are and how little the universe cares about us, when people lose sight of that, they start to get really like emboldened by their own ego. So it's like you're whoever you say you are. It's not a big deal. And if people are going to like, you know, get down on you for being one way or the other, you know, when you have genuine intentions, you're not trying to hurt anybody, I don't know, I think that says a lot more about them than it says about you. Shit's hard, you know. Oh, it's awesome you got the HRT referral. I'm actually not on it yet. I've been busy. But congratulations nonetheless. What kind of approach would you recommend for telling a Christian parent? Because I know you went through something similar. I don't have any advice on that because I'm not in the best standing here either. So I'm still trying to figure that out. I don't know. I wish I had an answer for that because I would have taken that answer and I would have employed it myself. I would have taken my own advice if I give it to you. But yeah, no, for real. Like, we're so small. Humanity is so small. The planet is so small. The universe is so huge. People who just want to take other people down for one reason or another because of who they say they are, you know? It's like, alright. You be angry. You be angry. Let them be angry. They're doing themselves no favors. Are you gonna build any more keyboards? That's a really loaded question because the answer is very much yes in the worst way possible. What was your reaction to the Silver Gunner rip? I was just like, this is a lot of effort. I know they put in effort to their videos quite often, but that was just an obscene amount of effort for some pony song, right? I feel like some of the people in this chat have better advice than I do. I am familiar with Carl Sagan, though, yes.
I just realized that I have food.
I think it should be required by law for every person once they reach like age 16. It's like required that they look at the images that Voyager 1 and 2 have taken. So they see how fucking insignificant we are. I think it's required. I think it should be required that everyone sees the pictures that Voyagers 1 and 2 have taken. So they can internalize it at a mature age. You know? I do know Magpie and the Lost Narrator very well. Government mandated eco death. I mean, honestly, I wonder how much better the world would be, though, right? And no, it's not nihilism either. Nihilism isn't a part of it. I didn't write antonym because I'm nihilistic. You look at things being so insignificant and you're like, wow, you can really make meaning out of anything you want. You can make meaning in life because you realize you're so small, and people who are just assholes and hate everything and don't have anything on you. You see how insignificant everything is and you don't feel small. You see everyone else being angry about nothing and fighting over nothing, and they're the ones who are small. And then you're out here like, wow, we're so tiny in this universe, we could do whatever the fuck we want, and that's meaning. You can find tiny things in life and be like, this thing makes me happy, and I'm going to let it make me be happy. I feel like a lot of the times you're like, oh, this thing makes me happy. How do I make sure people don't think I'm weird for it? No. You see that thing. Could be My Little Pony. Could be a Silver Gunner rip. And you see that thing, and you make it your whole personality because you feel like it. And that's meaning. You make meaning out of anything. If what gets you up in the day is being able to go see the sun and see the clouds, if that's what gets you up in the day, then it's like, that's the meaning of life. And that's awesome. It's such a cool thing. Because it's the world. Everything's the world. This keyboard's the world. It makes me happy. The keyboard makes me happy. I'll get up in the morning so I could use this keyboard. You know?
Yeah, well. Arrow. It's doing more
Siva Gunner?
all would have done.
Oh, am I not able to read things? I've been looking at their videos for like 6 years. I have been saying it wrong the whole time. the sandwich you ate the other day, the meaning of life. But that's like it. You get up, you eat a good ass sandwich, and you're like, wow, I like being alive because that sandwich was hella good. And then when you do that, you look at every other thing. You're like, I like the way wearing these pants make me feel. I like the way this juice tastes. I like hearing this person's voice. I like watching these YouTube videos. It's like there doesn't have to be like a huge meaning of life. It could just be a whole bunch of like small things that just like get you up in the morning. And you're just like, fuck yeah. I'm just gonna get up in the morning. Like, that's what it means to be small in the universe. You could be tiny in the universe and not be nihilistic at all. What do you think about cereal is soup? Humans invented language. Soup is a product of language as a linguistic term. Soup is whether you think it's soup or not. If you think cereal is soup, then it's soup. If you don't think cereal is soup, then it's not soup. Because we literally invented the word to describe a combination of elements. But the combination of elements is so vague that, yes, cereal can be a soup if you want it to be. Because we invented language and we're employing language to describe this object. You're making you people in the chat are making a good point. You can be soup. You take the terms within soup, you apply it to yourself. You're like, actually, that could potentially make sense. Language is fluid. I when I was younger, I used to like get all up on people if they said something grammatically incorrect or spelt something incorrectly or used something the wrong way linguistically. And then when I got older, I'm like, we literally created language. We don't have to argue about if someone's saying something incorrectly. Because we invented language, it evolves all the time. And if you know what someone means, then the hell, you know? Coffee bean soup. No more coffee. Coffee bean soup. Because you're right. Because it can be soup. That's how language works. But it's also the fact that people all seem to agree on things. Like, everyone reasonably, and I won't say you do, but I'm saying that most people believe that cereal is not soup. And because everyone agrees on that, I think there's some cooperation going on between people. Meaning, the existence of us agreeing that cereal is probably not soup means that humans can probably get along better than we think we can. Because we're all cooperating on this linguistic thing that's so vague, and yet we all seem to agree on it. I think that says something about being able to work with people. Is oatmeal soup? Is oatmeal cereal? Ask that question first. Then we'll get to the soup part. Soup is the answer to life. That's what I'm saying, though. And soup is really good. You sit down with the best soup ever, you know? You sit down with the best soup ever, and you just have that soup, and you're just like, wow, I feel so warm inside. Where has this been all my life?
You're being gross. You can't do this. No.
Oh, Lord.
Thank God. Finally. Someone with a fucking brain.
Bubble tea's on the move. I'm just trying to read all these, like, messages in chat, and my brain cannot take them. Where is 42 coming from? Wait, I'm so confused. Light bulb soup. Well, I mean, if you think about it, don't they call the origin of the universe a primordial soup? Therefore, everything in the universe is part of one big soup. And nothing can really, nothing can really prove that to be wrong, because we don't actually know the parameters of the universe. Isn't that great? Hey, stay awake for me. I need to play Megalovania. I have to play Megalovania at least once every stream.
Yeah?
42, but isn't that...
Heckle this.
Oh,
I dare you. Losers.
god damn it. 42, isn't that Jackie Robinson as well?
Oh, you're tanking. You're tanking.
Someone tell me if I'm right or terribly wrong. There's a movie, 42. Yeah, not the baseball player, but the movie. Of course.
I'm sure you did.
No, Megalovania is great.
Okay, you're tanking terribly. I'm dead. But I got the plate. I got the turret plate.
Yeah, 42 is Jackie Robinson. What if you want to go ahead?
Yeah.
But then God said, "Bro, 21. What the dog doing there?" Adam, let me be clear. Hurricane Katrina, more like Hurricane Tortilla. Okay,
You're
Boomer?
fucking dead.
Right? Everyone?
No, I don't know how to play sport now. I just want to go fast. Yeah.
I don't have a PO box, but you can send it to
I
your
did
local
not ask.
Walmart, and I'll just pick them up there.
Did not ask. I do not care. You are literally playing Mousehar. ADC.
Megalovania hardware.
It means you're an ADC main who's done with ADC. You do not play any more ADC.
I did see
You are
Eden spent
done
in
with
fan
this
art.
role. Duh.
What cat? Questionable act is the canine performing. I mean, interestingly enough,
Good.
for the Undertale fans out
The
there,
mage died.
I don't know how many times I've gone over this on stream before, but it never gets old to me.
No. Katarina is an ADC.
Wait,
Yeah.
not that one in particular, but
Wait. So excited you're coming bot lane. Hated them. See?
but again, for the Undertale fans out
Yeah.
there,
It's fine. See?
where is
You're
this?
You gotta
Where is
die.
it?
You
Or for
gotta
the
die.
Earthbound fans out there, even. I was Earthbound first.
Sarah just said putting King up is
So,
in the lyrics.
One of my favorite songs from the Undertale soundtrack is
It's not in the
Dummy
lyrics.
and or Ghost Fight, but Dummy.
Can't give up.
And
You're not allowed to give up because it's
the main
special.
instrument in Dummy is actually sampled from the Little Rascals soundtrack,
It's
and they sampled this little part here, which was originally used in the Moonside Cafe, and I think it was was it Threed? Was it Threed in or Fourside in Earthbound? Someone let me know if you know. But and the way they used it in Earthbound was it was sort of like this sort of like creepy ambient thing. But in Undertale, that's where that's from.
Wait, look, Oriana's here. We can kill them. Okay.
You're being a little mean.
Any fave song from the Deltarune soundtrack? I love It's a Cyber's World.
I don't want you to back. No, we're gonna get kills.
I don't want you to leave. But I'm scared. Yeah, I'm scared. Shut up. I hate it when you say that. I hate
When you
And to
say
be
that.
honest, when they used it in Earthbound, the way they used the sample made perfect
Yeah.
sense. It was just
You're
some,
being mean to me.
you know,
And
parody of American music, right?
and you're
Of like
you're from a
old timey American music.
You're
And the way
lying.
Toby Fox heard the sound font was like, yeah, I'm just going to play it really
You're
fast,
being very mean to me.
you know, in an upwards
I can't.
cadence. And I'm like, what the hell?
I used it.
Like, if you think about it, who is thinking of using this sound in this manner but Toby Fox? I think it's brilliant. Like, no one else is like going to play it the way he did. I think that's great.
Dead.
I think that's really great. What do you think of the Minecraft soundtrack? And don't
You're right.
don't say we can't include the new Minecraft music. It's Lena Rain.
They heard my
Lena Rain's amazing. The Minecraft soundtrack, and this is not a joke, this is me being completely serious. I think the Minecraft soundtrack is probably
She just said ready
one
for
of
my
the
big
top
solo.
200 albums in the
Seraphina's
world,
planning to
personally.
quit the team and go solo.
I think the Minecraft soundtrack, both on an objective level and on a subjective level, belongs in a top 200
She
list.
isn't.
If you take all the Minecraft
Check this
music
out,
together.
One fucking song. They made this entire ass champion and entire ass
Minecraft
skill
has
line.
has paved the way for so much
Cover
music.
one song
Has
for
inspired so many people,
30
employs so many
seconds.
really, really cool music theory
Yeah, the rest
things and musical ideas, all while
But
being
they had
the
to make
backing
everything
track
faster
to a
with this
sandbox video game. It's
because
really well
the
done
quote-unquote
without
big
being
boy
too
kid who's got 3
over
skills and one,
without
who's got
overstaying its
20
welcome,
and gets
but without
side
being too
quests,
underwhelming.
and
It's
he
literally
looks
perfect.
in icons, and that's it.
The Minecraft soundtrack is incredible.
Yeah, whatever the fuck that means. Why?
What else do we
Yeah,
got here? Most of the Earthbound, or most of the Undertale instruments come from Earthbound. My favorite being. I don't actually know how to play Fallen Down on piano, but this is the instrument used to play Fallen Down. I do not know how to play Fallen Down on piano.
It's 15.
I don't know how to play it.
Yeah, but that's not enough, apparently.
How did you react when Lena Rain made it public she got to work on Deltarune? I was so proud of her.
What? You want to
I was so goddamn proud of her. You know how to play Cyber World? No, I don't. I don't know how to play any of that. Unfortunately.
Well,
I can only do. From the Undertale soundtrack. Cyberworld sounds like a fucking Porter Robinson song. By the way, for my Deltarune friends out there, I don't have anywhere to put this or use this right now, but
I just want the turret.
it will not fit on my desk in any state right now. But this is the Deltarune Cyberworld mousepad. I love having this. I don't know what to do with it. I don't know how to use it because my desk does not have the real estate for this. But, and also,
Why? Kill him.
don't be fooled.
Why didn't you
I-
kill him? Why isn't he dead?
Undertale,
Hit the turret!
the collector's edition, my beloved. Um. Help.
Our team is so good.
For the otherwise uninitiated as well. Undertale, Deltarune is my favorite,
No.
are my favorite video games ever.
Chili Super Duck.
Just so you know.
Chili Super Duck. Chili Super Duck.
What?
Say it.
I also just happen to
They're 4
have
minutes away.
this.
B.
Huh?
They're 4 minutes away.
Okay.
Chili Super Duck.
Chili Super Duck. I think this is a mouse
Got
pad.
it. Now we can lose the game.
I think this is a mouse pad. Let's see.
No, wait.
It's
I
kind
need
of.
to get my food.
It's kind of a mouse pad. But this is for
No. No.
this is for Celeste. You know what?
You're being-
I just realized this is not a mouse pad. This is a vinyl cover. Don't even listen to me.
Look.
That's why there's a
Right here.
fucking circle in the
See,
middle.
I hit a-
Don't listen to me. When you hike and your self
Right
bullies
here.
you.
See, I hit her. I hit her.
No, my
Look,
favorite video
see,
games are
I
pretty
hit her.
much like Undertale, Deltarune, Earthbound,
But it
Super
wasn't
Mario
enough.
Odyssey. Celeste, shit like that.
I'm gonna stay.
How do you feel people covering or remixing your songs? Oh, that's great. I love hearing them. I don't really like giving out stems too much. It's like a lot of effort to put that shit.
Look, I hit her.
But
See, I could fucking kill her right now. She's scared of me. I don't know where she went.
those lyrics really threw me off for a second. No, I like when people cover and remix
still
my music.
here?
I
I'm
just
staying.
prefer if people just like, you know, remix without stems.
Damn it.
Opinion on Hyperlight Drifter? I love Hyperlight Drifter. What I would give for the box set right now,
She's
actually.
so scared of me. You can't even say she's
What's happening in the
not. She
background?
ran
That's my
away.
roommate. Bonnie is playing League of Legends.
Uh-huh.
Are you playing League still?
Yeah, I'm staying. I'm staying so I can kill Oriana, but she ran away because she's scared of me. I'm Seraphine.
You get the bubble tea?
Yeah, in a minute. It's 4 minutes away.
Anyway, Bonnie's playing League of Legends.
I'm playing League of Legends.
Thoughts on One Shot? I haven't played it. Papers, Please. Fun game.
I'm one-shotting them.
I love the
Oh my
music.
god, let's go kill Oriana. Oh, our jungler is dying. She is dead.
Nice GMMK Pro. Don't say that to me. This is the Q1. It's not the GMMK Pro. I would never buy the GMMK Pro. I'd never do that.
You think that's funny?
I do need to play One Shot. I do. I used to play League of Legends, and then I haven't played League since March of last year. Because I'm smart.
But wait, look.
I have played a little Skyrim. It's not for me. I don't really like grinding
Yes.
video games too much.
Yes.
Nice Microsoft
Yes.
keyboard. Yeah. Nice
No, wait.
nice
Surrender
Microsoft
the
keyboard.
surrender.
Very very nice. Hey,
Alright.
you stay there.
Do you want to play another game to make up for that last one or no?
I know, because the GMMK and the
I just
Q1
wanna
are
run
like
downstairs
just
and get
clones of
my
each
food.
other. I don't even remember which one. I'm pretty sure the GMMK Pro came out first, so Q1 can't really take precedence over that. But
It's here.
thank you.
I'm stumbling, trumbling, flumbling. I'm gonna make Tori go with me. Tori.
I prefer an ergonomic keyboard. I can't type with an ergonomic keyboard. Like, display. Sometimes my fingers go depending on the word somewhere. I'm trying to think if there's anything in particularly like Undertale-y from the Earthbound stuff. Huh? So the Gygus breath is actually the barrier sound. So that's fun. I'm just doing these things by memory. Obviously there's more than this. Gygus is spoopy, very much so. I feel like this was used. I feel like this was used in Undertale. I just don't remember where. I feel like there's more. I just don't know where it is. There we go. This one was used in the amalgamate song. Have you ever considered made any music on a tracker? So I've got some news for you. Gotta put. Sorry. Hold on. I'm gonna open Supreme Cheese. I don't remember what project this is. I forgot this doesn't have a speaker. Oh, fuck. I need to... My cables are behind my thing. Okay, well, you know what? I won't show you right now, but... Yes. I have been making music on a tracker. You're not gonna hear anything right now, but I have been using this. Mostly for... I'm mostly testing this out with some of the commissions I've been doing, as well as, Fish Whisperer stuff, but... I have been using that. Ugh. Now I have to... Because I use my iPad cable for it. Now I have to put that back in. I don't really care much for Fallout or Fallout Equestria, but big respect if you do. I can't plug this in. Hi.
Hey.
Good morning.
What's up?
Nice.
Let me turn the light on.
Also realized that this was only my thing, so you could actually see this now. Because this was the UI for that. Where are these?
See Tato?
There, sweet potato fries.
I see Tato. You can have the one with the white top. Those
Thank you.
don't look like Bulbas.
Well, there's something.
It's something.
I'm gonna try it.
It looks gross. Ew.
They're like sweet.
Okay.
They taste weird.
Sharp.
They taste strange.
I'm sorry.
Did you not eat the donut I gave you?
I keep forgetting that it's there. There's also the sugar plum cheese Danish.
It's edible. It just tastes jelly.
Ew, that sounds awful. Why didn't I have like an actual fucking pearl option? I'm gonna complain. I'm getting all of my money back.
You could
I'm
go.
suing.
You could go strain it.
Ew.
You could go strain your bubble tea.
Ew, gross. I want you that. That's gross. You're weird. You're fucked up.
Yeah, I bought Bonnie a donut yesterday, and I haven't ate it yet.
I forgot to eat it.
They forgot to eat it. It was a spider donut.
Spiders have legs. Does that mean we're not playing League? I don't want to play League anymore anyway. I just like spending time with you guys. Yeah. It's nice. Shit.
I feel like this was also used in the amalgamate music.
Ew. Ew.
Why don't don't you go strain it?
Because it's the taste of the tea.
What does the tea
So
taste like?
gross.
What? It tastes fine to me.
Ugh. I want my money back. That's so gross.
Is it the tea or is it the shit inside?
It's the shit inside making the tea taste bad. I'm gonna start crying. My night is ruined. Every time. Every damn time. I get so excited for my tea. And then something goes wrong. And now my night's ruined. I want my money back.
The balls are all wrong.
It's not even balls, they're like squares. That's right. It's the square hole.
Oh no. No, that just feels wrong on a technical level. That's it right there. That's the shit right there. No.
What did you say?
That's the shit right there.
Oh. I'm dumb.
Who the fuck is screaming? Do I even use Massive X? I would if it would open. Are you a fan of this? Are you a fan of this shit? Because I'm not. Help. Massive X was fun to use. I just wish I could use it. You know? For anyone in chat, if you want to make music and you're looking for a synthesizer, just get Vylet. This synth right here. Oh, please open. Give it a second. Having a moment. Don't make me force quit. I'm gonna have to force quit. Why must you do this to me? I was about to do the Vylet cosine and then it rips me off. Give it one more second. Why are VSTs so temperamental? I don't know. Also, why isn't this opening? Please. Don't make me open FL Studio, Ableton. Don't make me do that. Because I will. Okay, anyway. Vylet, please open so I can recommend you to everyone. So this is Vylet. This is a synthesizer. It's a wavetable synthesizer, and it's 100% free. And now a lot of times when people hear free, they're like, oh, but there's got to be a catch. It's got to be like bad or something. No, I've been using Vylet in every single song ever since I got it in November of last year. I have used Vylet in pretty much every single song that needs a synthesizer.
This tea is so bad. I'm so pissed.
It's one of the best
I'm so upset.
digital synthesizers you can get, but it's free. Like, it's so good. Some of these wavetables I imported, don't pay attention to those. very fucking synth, and I've only done something simple. It's a wavetable synthesizer that doesn't have the issue of sounding like a wavetable synthesizer, because a lot of wavetable synths, including Serum, have this really big problem with the way waveforms are cycled and the way waveforms are processed. A pure sine wave in Vylet is going to sound like a pure sine wave, instead of where in Serum, if you have a pure sine wave, it's going to have extra harmonics for no particular reason. Vylet is $189 less than Serum, and is like at least twice as good, and also takes up less CPU than Serum, at least for me. Anything you can do in Serum, you can do in Vylet. The only thing that I haven't found that you can do in Vylet that you can in Serum is the whole image to wavetable thing that Serum can do, but you can go online and there is a resource somewhere, I forgot what it's called, but you can turn an image into a wavetable audio file and then bring that into Vylet, and there you go. Otherwise, how much does this cost? $0. Vylet is free. Look, you go. Go to Vylet.audio. Go to Get Vylet, and you can get the free version right here. And the difference between the paid versions and the free versions are pretty much like, in terms of making music, doesn't matter. The changes are pretty much negligible. So, you know. And if you want to make dubstep, you can do that too. you could do dubstep on it too. This isn't even all that good of a patch, but you can make a good patch. This is just really quick. But yes, I am showing off Vylet because it's a free synth. So if you want to make music, I'm telling you right now, it's free. Get it for free. Yeah, anyway, that's my point is, give Vylet, free synth, very good, very nice, very cool. Yeah, okay. I'm getting tired, so I'm going to do the thing that I do. Play for. I already have an account. Wait a minute. Don't make me log in. I will. Now that doesn't seem to be the right password, but it is. I'll fight you. Okay, 1 second. Come on now. Do what I want. There we go. Did they change the UI? I suppose they did. I want the original classic experience. I just want my diverse world. That's all I want. There we go. See? That's all we're doing. I'm gonna do this for a little bit and then I'm gonna go off, but this is my first stream in how long again? I think that's great. Oh, they've really changed the UI, haven't they? You can see what direction you're looking at now, instead of having to guess. The compass is gone! It's only this compass now. No needle compass. Anyway, for the uninitiated, this is GeoGuessr. Go random place on Google Maps and figure out where you are. That's the premise. But usually I just end up yelling at random places around the world. Neighborhood watch in effect. I'm going to assume that this is the United States of America. Or Canada, but that's just the United States number 2. Don't quote me on that, by the way. Storm ready community. What kind of storm? Oh, okay, we're on the coast somewhere, or perhaps I would say near a lake, but if we're getting storms here, architecture might check out. I'm saying this is somewhere like East Coast, New Jersey maybe. Hell, there's something very liminal about this place. Yeah. I genuinely feel like this is New Jersey. But I could be wrong. Oh, no. Okay. Fort Fairfield. What the hell? What's an IGA? Looks like Maryland. I don't know where Fort Fairfield is. But I would guess we're looking at... I'm just gonna look around here really quickly. Fairfield? There's a Fairfield here. You know what? Fuck it. I'm putting it there. That's the wrong world. Okay. I said it was either United States or Canada. It's right on the border. Oh well, it was the East Coast. It was just a little bit more away from hell. Are you allowed to help? I mean, yeah, a little bit. Don't give answers, though. Something Mediterranean, that's guaranteed. Okay, well, I shouldn't say guaranteed, but that's Greek. So when I say guaranteed, I mean it's guaranteed. I don't know much about the geography of Greece, but that looks... like it's like... Honestly, I could see it being like over here. I could see it being like over here. Like... yeah, let's just do that. Yeah, oh! It's pretty much the same giant peninsula. It's pretty much the same giant peninsula. Well, not really, because that's the actual peninsula. But it's okay. I'm real. Canada. Or Finland. It's either Canada or Finland. Take it or leave it. I'm going to get absolutely nowhere with this one. Please. This is going to be the worst one if it's not going to give me anything. Oh, that is really lovely. That has Cyrillic? I feel like I would not be surprised if this was Ukraine. Something tells me it's Ukraine and not Russia too. I don't know what it is though. Must be the Amazon because it's literally just trees. Yeah, the Amazon is the only place in the world with trees. You can set checkpoints now? What the hell? Huh? You can set a checkpoint now. What have they done to this game? Imagine seeing a tree. That's what I'm saying. I might just make a shot in the dark guess here because I'm not getting anywhere. And I hate taking so long with these ones. Alright, we're done here. I'm just going right there. It was Russia! Okay. My Ukraine senses were tingling for all the wrong reasons. Oh, okay. I'm saying Chile. Right off the bat. It's Mexico. Mexico is so big that... Well, so is Chile. But Mexico is so big, I don't know where this could be. Best thing I can go off of here is that this is very flat. Maybe central-ish Mexico? Oh. I feel like that should say something. Someone's gonna know something. I don't know much about where the hell this could be. Ah, I don't know. I don't know where this is in Mexico. If I were to guess, I would say it's like right here. But that's going off the worst kind of guess I can make, and that is speculation. California? Well, see, okay, but I saw a sign that said .mx, so I'm pretty sure this is Mexico. Unless it's really, really, really close. I feel like it's in Mexico, not in California, but maybe I'm wrong. Some random place in Brazil. We know it's Mexico. Central Mexico? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm just gonna... stick with my original guess and just... The fuck? Oh, well. But it definitely wasn't California. I got that right. What? God is closer than you think. Can you give me time to think about it? This is Europe. I think. Maybe not. No? Not Europe? What the hell? What the fuck? Where is this? God is not in Europe. It's a place called Kiama, I know that much. This looks like New Zealand. It's giving me those Dutch vibes. Kiama sounds like a Kiwi name too. I think this is New Zealand. And if it is, it's in a place called Kiama, that's for sure. Albert's Lodge. I don't want to go to Albert's Lodge. Kiama Village. God has stopped showing up in New Zealand. I don't think it's Australia because of the amount of, like, consistently Dutch-like architecture. Brighton Street. Maybe this isn't. This could be fucking Tasmania for all I know. Okay, give me a second here. This climate is like somewhat temperate. You been to Kiama? Well, that makes this worse because fucking Australia's huge. I don't know where the fuck it would be. Is there... Do people live in Tasmania? Unfortunately. I mean, yes, they do. New South Wales. Anyone want to go to Eden? Anyone want to go to Eden? I don't know where the fuck Kiama is. Okay, I'm just going to Eden then. Congratulations, don't say that to me. There's Kiama, very tiny. Fucking puny. Okay, most of these were good. The Russia one, not quite as good. The Mexico and Russia one's not quite as good. Oh, that said Nightcore. Help? Where the fuck is this? I don't want to go here. I don't think this is Australia.
GeoGuessr?
Yeah. I'm in hell.
Okay, then guess hell, idiot.
I'm gonna throw something at you.
Okay,
Possibly something heavy and damaging to your body.
please. Look. I have candy to make me feel better.
Got one?
It's painkillers.
I want one.
No, you
For the pain, of course. I want to live here. Right now. Right there. I want to live in the crazy bus place. Looks like Kazakhstan. It's not Kazakhstan. That's a promise. Wait, actually, I went here, actually. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure you've been here. I want to go to crazy bus place. I think we're in South America again. I think we're in Argentina. Wait a minute, this can't be Argentina. There's a tree. Sorry. This is the bus place. This is where you get bus accessories.
Bus accessory.
Imagine missing the bus here. Yeah, Bob Ross. Imagine that. Argentina does not drive on the left side of the road. I have forgotten this. Wait. Let me see your words. Oh, this is not South America at all. No, this is not South America at all. Florida probably. It's in South Africa. Not the country, but the region of being in the sub-Saharan Africa. Oh. I think this is Kenya. And if I don't see any more signs soon, I'm just gonna drop down in Kenya. It's not Indonesian. It's not Indonesian. Whoever said Florida. Florence Christian Academy. I think this is... I don't know anymore. Help me? Help me, please? Can I see a big sign of the country's name, please? Oh, sex can wait. I don't know if you knew that, but it can. Our Lady of Sorrows. Yeah. I'm about to be a Lady of Sorrow if I can't fucking find a sign that says something helpful. It's not Australia. Last time you were in Kenya, GeoGuessr, your game crashed. It did, which is why I don't even care anymore. I'm going to Kenya right now because it owes this to me. What? Eswatini? Whatever. I win. I win, baby. I win. Macvarish Road. Hold on a second, guys. I gotta take a... Please. How much you want to bet this is Canada and not Scotland? Actually, this is America and probably Alabama. Please, bring me to, I want to go, not here. Where's my home? Oh, the world is my home. Please, I would do anything for a sign from the Lord. Please, Alabama needs your help. Oh. Burns Road, Morel. Wherever this is, I'm so sorry for all of you. Green Meadows, Settlement Road. This, I feel scared. There's a horror movie that's taking place in this location right now. Don't tell the roads that. This is northern Minnesota? You know what? I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna believe you. I'm gonna put all my trust in you. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry right now. Awesome. We're getting nothing but... We're getting nothing. Oh. Help! Help! Why does it look like they're turning onto the road like they're chasing whatever car we're driving in right now? Oh, we can go in there? Yay! Oh, Elf? Oh, the best way to spread Christmas cheer is singing loud for all to hear. However, no one will hear you out here. No one will hear you scream, so you're in danger. Singing loud so your pursuer can catch you. Very funny.
The best way to spread Christmas cheer is singing loud for all to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Must be Kansas too, with a C, no doubt. We're in Europe. Look at that guy. Why is this gas station so hostile? That's what I'm saying. We're in Europe. We are in Europe right now. This is probably like France, but sad edition. Someone said Spain. That would definitely track. Imagine if coordinates were real. This is so flat. Can I go home? Can I go back to my bus place in Eswatini? This is terrifying. I want to go back to my bus stop. I liked it there. Oh. Okay. Just gonna go Spain. I don't even care. Gonna go right there. Okay. I'm not even gonna try. I'm not even gonna try. Hello? I didn't even know Botswana had Street View yet. Okay. What? Oh. Everyone start cheering because we're in Poland. Everyone start cheering.
I'm cheering.
Yeah, yippee. We're in Poland.
Yippee!
Everyone get thrilled for being in Poland.
I'm
Sklep.
so happy.
Everyone just gets so excited. Because here we are. We're in the wrong part of Poland. Yippee. Woo. The moment you see Polish, it's just like, oh, that's the words that we just read. Somehow worse than the previous game. Alright, we can do this. Oh, I'm scared. Okay, these trees are really freaking me out. I don't actually know where we are. Do you have a license plate? Oh, you're gone. That's weird. How do you do that? Where did you come from? What the fuck? They're only there for one moment. And then they're gone. You can't find them anywhere. This is so freaky. I don't like this. This is a ghost van. This is Australia. Yeah, only in Australia do you have the disappearing van incident. Yeah, do you go to Smilly Road? Road? Oh my god. This is the happiest looking basketball court I've ever seen. Shepherd Street. Next, what do you think? Next we're gonna get Soap Street? Good gracious. Stop it, Smilly Street. The hell? This is such an angry part of Earth. Fire danger season. Is it fire season danger? Danger, fire season, or fire danger season? You know what? I am starting to believe this is Australia. Historical marker. Thank you. I appreciate it. At least with the meters, we can confirm that this is not the United States. Congratulations. Or the other two countries that use metric. I mean, imperial. Same thing. Not same thing, by the way. This is definitely Australia. I think this is Australia. I'm just sorry that it is. I'm sorry to all the Australians in chat. Not because of what I'm saying, but because of Australia. I am sorry. There's a sale here. .au, that confirms that. I'm just making a guess now. I think it's just right here. I think it's right there. I just really feel... 1 second, guys. What are you? Are you saying you're not a fan of Peggy Buxton Road? Come on, get real. Get real. Ah, Taiwan. I think this is Taiwan. I just feel like it's Taiwan right now. This is too jungly to be Taiwan. Don't listen to me. Wow, these are pretty colors. I love being accompanied by pretty colors on my way to hell. Oh, you can look at it. See? Actually, I think this is... I take it back. I think this is Taiwan. If it's Taiwan, someone in chat owes me a dozen eggs. Chicken eggs, to be exact. I actually think this is Taiwan. That's fucked up. Because I'm right. I'm so right. This is Taiwan. I'm telling you right now. This is Taiwan. It's Taiwan. I don't care. I don't even care. It's like right there. Look how good I am at video games. It's Taiwan. I knew it. Someone owes me some eggs. You gotta know Taiwan when you see it. Okay. Now I'm sad. Now the place that I'm in makes me sad. Wait. Wait, we're in Finland? I think we're in Finland. Everyone... Well, that still makes me sad. No, give me... I want the sign. There's no sign. I think this is Finland. Somebody stop me. Please give me a sign, please. Notch is from here, right? Or is he Swedish? I'm pretty sure Notch is Swedish. Is it worse to be in Sweden or in Finland? You tell me. Okay, something feels off here. Because that's bilingual signage. So either we're close to, like, touristy parts of Finland, or we're not in Finland at all. We're definitely in Northern Europe. I don't think there's any doubt about that. Oh. Does that look as Finnish to you? Okay, something's weird. Something's weird about this one. Do I just drop down in Finland and hope for the best, or do we investigate this further? Because I don't actually quite understand what's going on here. The signs are bilingual. You know what it could be? It could be Estonia. It could be Eastern Estonia. Where it's close to Latvia. Perhaps somewhere in this area right here. Because now that I think about it, this does look like Estonia. That would make sense why it's being bilingual. It could be Finland, but I can't think of any place in Finland, aside from near Helsinki, where there would be bilingual signs. I don't know. Everywhere could be Finland if you want it to be. But if it's the border of Finland, would it be the border with Sweden? Ah, I don't know. I'd really like to find a sign that just screams Finland to me. Because a lot of these are still somewhat ambiguous to my brain with my limited understanding of these languages. It's very pretty though. It's definitely not the Ukraine, there's no Cyrillic. Ukraine also doesn't have a lot of places that look like this. Okay, I'm gonna just go. I'm gonna go right here. Whoa, it was really north. Really North Finland. Really, really North Finland. But it was Finland nonetheless. Okay. Nice. More Europe. Exciting. Maybe not Europe. Those license plates do not look European. Jameson's Road. What's going on here? Any news on when No Matter What comes to Spotify? I uploaded it to distribution really late, so I have no idea. Probably by tomorrow, hopefully. Wahaha. I want one. I want one of these. I could really use it for... Oh, there's even another one for me to have. Help? Help? This is not helpful. This world is not helpful. Lauriston, 6 kilometers. Not the United States. But not European either. That limits us to only a few places in the world. But those places are very far apart. But, now you see. I don't think I would see this in somewhere like Canada. Who are you? Who are you people? But maybe it is Canada. I don't know. Where the hell is this? You feel like it's New Zealand? Does New Zealand have like this much space for agriculture? That's so strange because it really doesn't look like any place that makes me think of that. But everyone's probably right, so it's probably like over here. Thanks for nothing. Shout out. Yeah, North Island, my ass. This is Australia. No, it's not. Oh, Grady's Road. I don't like this. Get me out. Unless they have a bus stop. Then I'm all in. Oh, I don't know how to deal with that. Help? This is not North America. This is anywhere but Australia again? Oh, okay. Oops. Where is my... There you are. Come back here. Okay. I'm going to hell for this. Goodbye. I'm done streaming for now. Thank you everyone for coming. Thank you for yelling at locations with me. Eventually I need to do it so I actually make music on stream for once. I just keep not feeling up to it. But I do have this. Perhaps not. Okay. Good night, everyone. Thank you for yeah. Join me next week. Join me next time for when we just throw things at each other. Bye.